Taking time today to install my summer tires. I've stopped at the shop. It was the official day where the garage was open, so we can swap our winter tires for summer. And this year I have some new rear tires, and I decided to go with the Nitto, the NT555Rs, which are extreme drag radials, DOT approved for the street, and a 275/40 R20 on my option Dodge WRT wheels, which are 20 by 9 inch wide. And can't wait to try them out. Hopefully we'll be able to enjoy them all summer long. These are really have some shallow treads. They're 532, so that's 100 wear, tread wear. It's not much, but it should last for summer with a couple of track events, and hopefully get better traction. Obviously, I will get better traction, although the Michelin Super Pilot were pretty sticky. But they weren't as wide. I had the 255/45 in the back, the last one. I did have the Nitto NT05, which is the street and road course tire on this a couple of years ago, so I drove that for a summer and absolutely loved it. Let's see how these fare. They look pretty similar. They're a lot softer though. I mean, the compound here, temperature is rated A. So I believe the Nitto N205 were AA, if I recall. There might be a little difference there, and these are extreme summer, so you have to be careful. You can't drive them below, I believe it's 20 or 15 Fahrenheit, or something like 10 Celsius, minus 10 Celsius. So you can't drive them in real cold temperature. They might crack. So these are really for drag summer, but I didn't want to have a second set of spare tires to swap, for track events. So obviously you try to find a good compromise between a good sticky tire and a street drivable tire. And these with the tread pattern is pretty obvious. They will do the job, I believe, on the street. In the rain, we'll see. But I mean, I've drove with slicks before, and obviously, you have to be careful, and it's not like I'm driving when it's raining, but you have to slow down a bit sometimes. But these actually look like they're gonna manage well, and since they're only in the back, the fronts are still my Michelin, my Pilot Super Sports. So the fronts are 255/40, so 255/40 R20 in front and 275/40. So the actual height of the car on this tire is 28.8 inch tall, and on the front tire is 28 inch flat. So the balance of the two is probably somewhere between 28.3657, actually, to be exact. So 28 inch tall. Prior to this, I've tried many setup, from 26.5 to 27.5 to 28 inch tall tires, and I mean, this is a street machine, so obviously the lower you go, the more problems you're going to run into: speed bumps, curbs, entry, driving, parking, so not very fun to scrape the bottom. And I think the sweet spot for this car on the street is 27.8 inch tall, so anywhere between 27.5 to 28.5, you're good. I mean, the stock comes with 28.6, 28 inch 0.6, so I find that a little tall, and obviously the lower, just to get a tad under 28, would be great. But some tires are made taller than others, even though they're still the same size, so you got to be aware of that. Some tires are narrower or wider than others, even though they're 275. Compared to my NT05, these 275 NT555Rs are actually wider. They're 275, but they are wider. a tad. The NT05 were running really skinny on my 9-inch rim, but these are a little bit more fat. I like the look. Obviously, with this setup, you have the rake look. So you have you know, a little pinch to the front look, real muscle car. I really like that look, and I think it suits it well. That's about it, I guess. If you have any question, comments below, ask them, go for it, and see you in my next video. Cheers.